And the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. You know, sometimes we're going through hard things and our heart is broken. This man has a really broken heart. He has people who should have been for him, who should have lifted him up, who put him farther down, who condemned him, who misjudged him, who insulted him, and he prayed for them. But when he did that forgiveness, guess what happens when you forgive? God turned the captivity of Job around. It's at this point when he's praying for his three friends that the sore boils go away. It's at this point where health comes back and strength returns to his body. When he prays for his three enemies, really, he prayed for the people who hurt him the most. That's when God changed his captivity. So in what we're going through, maybe we need to spend time as we're going through saying, I need to focus on other people, even the ones who are against me, and really from the heart forgive them, because that's what Jesus did, and Jesus is in me. And look what happened. God changed the captivity. He delivered him when he prayed for these three, because he didn't just pray for them. His prayer was for forgiveness. He's praying for their forgiveness. Do we pray for forgiveness of others as Jesus did? Father, forgive them. They don't know what they do. Stephen, being stoned, having the Spirit of Christ, said, Lord, lay not this sin to their charge. So in this, God just opened my eyes in a new way to see what's really happening in Job. How many of you have had bad physical pain before? I have. I've had some bad physical pain and long trials. But you know what? Nothing compares to the pain of the heart when you've been deeply hurt. I know Charles Stanley once said, the worst pain, he said, I've ever felt in my life. I was listening to him preach. His wife decided to divorce him after years of being in ministry with him. She divorced and left, and he said, that is the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. And that kind of pain cuts through the heart. And it's so hard to love and forgive, except that Jesus in us helps us to pray for that person. And when we forgive, we set ourselves free. You can be kept in bondage by what you hold in your heart. And let's look at the next half of this verse now. Verse 10. Also the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. One simple prayer of forgiveness, taking their sacrifices and praying for their forgiveness and forgiving them, turned his health around, turned his situation around. He has 10 more children. He's blessed with twice as many donkeys, camels, sheep, money, everything, but with a new peace that passes understanding, because I've heard of you before. I've heard of God, and you put a hedge about me, and you blessed me. But now I see you with my eyes, and not these eyes. The eyes of my soul sees you now, because this trial has brought me to my knees. This trial has caused me to sit in dust and ashes and to cry and to weep and to search for God and to say, where are you, Lord? Where are you in my life? But God was there all the time. God was watching him. He knew before the trial took place. And now Job says, I have such a relationship. I am so close with you now. I can see you. My soul sees you and sees the Redeemer. That's what worked together for good. He didn't get 20 children. Because of all he lost, he didn't lose his 10 children. His 10 children are waiting for him in glory. He got 10 more children, which is double. He didn't get the same amount of camels or donkeys. He got twice as many. But your children you don't lose. My wife and I, we had a miscarriage right after I went to Nigeria in '89. I've never seen that child, but I know I'm going to. People say you have 12 children. We have 13. The one I've never seen, I will see. And when your children have passed, you haven't lost them. They're just waiting for you in glory.